Howdy, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Tristan Wendt, coming from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. And today I'm joined with Miss Angela. This is Miss Angela's second visit here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief. Her first visit was last week. She got her very first ring dinger and decompression. Miss Angela, I'd like you to update the audience here on just how you're feeling after that first visit.
I am great. I haven't had any pain whatsoever all week. I'm here for my follow-up. I highly recommend. This is the first time in probably 5 years that I have been pain-free from any kind of pain, neck, back, hips, anything. And I'm here for my follow-up today to get adjusted again, just to
take care of it, huh?
Yeah.
Because again, these are accumulative in their effects. Getting one treatment isn't going to be your end-all cure-all for these things. If you go back into those same patterns and the same habits that got you into those positions, obviously please don't go out and get in those motor vehicle accidents we discussed earlier. But again, it's the patterns and habits that we create that put us into these improper biomechanical functions. So it takes a little bit of time to retrain our brains to put us in these new positions. So that's where getting adjusted once, twice, 3 times over week-long, 2-week-long period is very good for the body and for the brain to help you start remembering this new position that we're just putting you in. So let's show them how we do that, okay? We're gonna check this posture first. So I'll have you stand right here and face this mirror for me. Good, I want you to close those eyes and then flex the head all the way forward. Good, and all the way backwards. Great range of motion, back to neutral. Yeah, look in the mirror now. A little bit of forward head posture, but really no rotation, no translation or tilt on either side. You've been sleeping like that on your back as well?
No.
Thank you for being honest. We appreciate that.
I will try.
Oh, good.
I just haven't yet.
And again, it's not something that you're going to go home and just completely change your sleeping pattern that you've had for the last 10, 20, 30 years. You know, it's going to take some time to break that down and train your body to do the new things that you want it to do. So, all right. Actually, we're going to decompress you first today since this is your second visit in here with us. You're riding the roller coaster to the top. See, when I first started in here, Dr. Johnson had an old maroon table that was an inertial extensorizer, and he'd have to hold the button way down here on the end to get the leg piece all the way up, and the entire way up it'd screech. So all the crack addicts in the old videos thought that the patients were riding a roller coaster to the top, and they were about to go down the roller coaster. All right, so I'll get you to scoot towards me just a touch. Good. I want that hip underneath that cushion there, and stay flat for me. Put the pin in there sideways. Bring you up here a little higher than my height. I'll raise those legs just a touch. So again, with the exception of these pins, this should be very comfortable to lay in this position.
Oh yeah.
Alright, get that hair out of the way. Good. Just a reminder, keep the teeth together. I don't want you to clench them together. Get those beautiful earrings out from right there. Good. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Over your left big toe. Good. Oh, that wasn't so bad, huh?
No.
They get easier with time. And look,
I was still a little nervous though.
There were a few people in the last comment section.
I know you forgot to.
You're still kicking. And we're not checking for any neurological issues there. It's more of a comedic effect because people think we're going to paralyze somebody in here. So have you tilt to the right. Good. Tilt left. Perfect. Just falling all into place for me this morning, making it easy. So again, on your follow-up visits, we'll decompress you first and then take you over to the Biophysics table and work out the kinks afterwards. Because again, we want to get those compressive forces off the spine first. So I'll go face down here. I'll change this face paper out. Looks like you and Troy are wearing different color makeup this morning. Dang it, I missed my shot. Now you are exactly even in this position, but it goes a touch short on the right when I come into this position. Does that tighten up at all?
A little bit,
Just a little bit, huh? Not like it did last week when you came in.
Not at all. Yeah.
That looks way better.
You're gonna feel this table dropping out from underneath you, okay? So again, all you gotta do is breathe and relax, okay? We're gonna start on this right SI joint first. Loosen this table just a bit. Oh, sorry about that. Good. Loosen it just a little bit more. Good. spine now. Start with L5. Good. Last one here. Oh, didn't even need the drop on that one. You heard that?
I did.
Good.
Felt it too.
Good. Still perfectly even in this position. And they stay even now when I bring them up. This should feel easier, but you tell me.
Oh yeah, feels much better.
We already hit this spot here, so I'm gonna move up above that. We take a nice deep breath in through that nose. Pull it all the way out. Good. Good. And you're on the left hand side too, huh? I know you feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Deep breath in. All the way out. Really let those shoulders just drop, drop, drop. Oh yeah. Alright, let me feel your head popping up next on this one, okay?
Okay.
Alright, face up for me now, Miss Angela. We got it the second time through, huh? You kind of know what to expect now.
Right.
It wasn't so bad the first time, you just hadn't been adjusted like that, so your body wasn't aware of what was going to be going on. Good. Arms up to the side like a big old T now. Loosen just a bit. Clavicles. Loosen that just a little bit more. That was the anterior ribs again. Now you felt that one. So you didn't hear that over there, but again, there was a small little click underneath my hand. Good. Relax those hands right here on the tummy now. We were talking earlier with Mr. Troy over there in the corner about through some of these adjustments, you don't always hear the loud popping and clicking and satisfying cracking noises, but sometimes you can just feel that shift, and the patient can also feel that shifting of the joint underneath my hand. All right, one more. There we go. You get a double dinger on the left leg today. All right, we'll sit you up and face towards me now. Work on these shoulders, okay? Start on the right hand side. Good. Have you relax that elbow. Good. Yep. Look at that. Crack ass gonna love you again, huh? We'll work on the elbows real quick.
That's right.
You're just noisy all over today.
I am.
You know what I think men miss out on?
What's that?
Is your pelvis.
You getting adjusted?
Yeah.
You don't realize it.
You know where your hips and all this comes
I
together.
told you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the.
And you noticing some changes there as you're just sitting there?
It's almost like it's airy. Is that the right word?
I told you.
It's
that.
light.
I know what you mean, yeah.
It's very light.
Yeah. Like you're decompressed now.
You know, like normally when you're sitting position, you can tell that you're sitting.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I can't tell that I'm sitting.
Almost like you're floating.
Kind of like you're floating, yeah.
I think again, that's from that deep. You felt that one. And from that decompression. That's the number one thing patients report is they feel lighter. They feel like they can breathe deeper. And again, that's because we're adjusting that entire thoracic and rib cage when we decompress that spine.
Well, that's the thing that I notice most is just sitting here now that I've been adjusted is I don't feel like I have anything down here. Not that I had a complaint before.
Right. But it feels different.
It feels different,
Exactly.
you know, and you don't notice it until you have the adjustment to even be able to say, I feel like it's like I'm floating.
Yeah. You want to come up here for a sec? Here, let's check that posture one more time. You want to come up for the close of this video real quick? So I think you guys have a great story here because you really see the sides of both spectrums with these two, Miss Angela and Mr. Troy. Miss Angela was brought in because of some low back pain, sharp shooting pain. She had a disc herniation L405. So she had those diagnostic and anatomical reasons as to why she was having pain. Whereas Mr. Troy wasn't really feeling much pain, but after seeing Miss Angela and seeing how good she felt afterwards, he knew that, hey, why not get adjusted and just see what kind of benefits come and arise from it. And so that's something that I think is very beneficial for the general public and for the YouTube audience to hear, is you don't have to be in those excruciating, life-changing stories, kind of like myself. They're beautiful when they happen, obviously, but that doesn't mean that's the only reason you need to come get adjusted. And so I think sharing that with the YouTube audience is very beneficial, because I know you see the majority of the time that patients that are on this channel are in those circumstances. But
I think he actually got tired of listening to me. I am so amazed that I'm not hurting. I'm so amazed that, you know, I was. And for days I've just been talking about how crazy it's been, because I don't have any pain anymore.
It's beautiful,
you know?
isn't it? And see, now even Mr. Troy also commenting on just you feel different after the adjustment, right?
So it's nothing feels different here, because I didn't have any complications. Where I'm most grateful right now is all right here, the midsection.
Yeah, and like you said, you feel looser.
Yeah, I had no
like
idea.
Floaty, almost like you. Yeah, like there's no more tension in that area, and because again, you were getting compressed by gravity your entire life.
Yeah,
you just got decompressed. So
that's exactly
That's
right.
awesome.
well, I appreciate you guys sharing the story
Thank
here.
you.
Miss Angela, I'm not done with you, but we'll shoot you off camera, okay? So this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Tristan Wendt, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas, with Miss Angela, and we'll see you guys soon.